Now, there have been further outbreaks of an invasive beetle that can devastate coniferous forests. The larger 8-toothed spruce bark beetle is considered a serious pest in mainland Europe and was first discovered in the UK in 2018. The beetle attacks trees that are weak or stressed. The insect is just 5 millimetres long and can spread to mature, healthy trees, including pine. The good news is our Christmas trees aren't considered to be under threat. Our Environment Correspondent Yvette Austin reports.
Clearing a 25-acre woodland in Kent, a fast response team to tackle an invasive beetle that can devastate whole swathes of spruce trees.
So you can see here these trees have grown in very tight spacing and they're competing for resource with each other. And then with also pressures of climate change, wind damage, drought damage, then some of the trees are weakened and are just perfect for the beetle to colonise. And this is the particular area where the beetle was found.
The tiny black beetle burrows into the bark, where it begins its destructive life cycle, upsetting the transport of nutrients around the tree, eventually killing it. One of the ways the experts find the beetle in a woodland is by using one of these traps. Come March, when the beetle is active and flying, there'll be a pheromone put in here which will attract the female beetle and it'll drop into a jar below. There have been numerous outbreaks now in the southeast since it was first found in Kent in 2018. In the past year alone, there have been 13 confirmed cases.
The concern at the moment is that the beetle is only in the southeast of England, but our commercial forests, mostly in the west and the north of the UK, are majority spruce, so 90–95% spruce. And so the concern is if the beetle is able to spread throughout the UK into those forests, then there'll be a massive impact.
The industry would like there to be an area around the southeast feld to act like a protective barrier against the spread. Experts also believe more should be done to stop invasive species from abroad taking hold in the first place.
The UK economy spends an awful lot of money dealing with invasive non-native species, and really what we want to see is better biosecurity so that these species aren't coming into the country in the first place. It would actually be more cost effective to do that, so really we want to see the government putting this sort of higher up the agenda and really putting the funding, the long-term funding into sort of biosecurity controls.
The government says the beetle is controlled by restrictions surrounding the transport of infected wood, and felling has to happen up to 1 kilometre from an affected area. Yvette Austin, BBC South East Today, near Cranbrook.